Salvador Dali sets himself up to be a magician. There are many kinds of magicians, and Dali would have us know that he is all of them. Not only a wizard in command of real mysteries, but a charlatan, the sort of wonder worker who sets up his pitch on the street corner, the market square, a sublime harlequin, a high priest, and also a shameless dealer in hanky-panky and sidearm snookery. More than 40 years ago, he presented the world with a new idea in men's clothing. This was a coat of black cloth with 4 buttons on the sleeve and on the front, 41 liqueur glasses, each containing crème de menthe, a fly, and a straw. This, he said, was his aphrodisiac jacket. It's not quite clear what he's trying to tell us here. It's quite all right with Dali. Mystification is his way of life.
This caducée is the most extraordinary surrealist object because it's concentric and eccentric in the same time. Everybody knows Dali peresthetic, hysterical, violent, but sometimes Dali becoming the same que le divine Hermès, one creature plenty of serenity, and in this case, this violent and antagonic animals is forced by Hermès to becoming the symbol of love one with the other and the perfect symbol of peace. You tell me that Dali like it all time, appear the same one clown. Yes, but this for me is very good recommendation because in Greek, gloom is synonymous of Hermès, and Dali is the incarnation of the divine Hermès. Bring me chocolate. The chocolate. Papier chocolate. Le pepper, you know, the pepper for enveloping the chocolate. It is the name, the pepper. Metallic, any kind of metallic, brilliant, and soft, silvering pepper.
These inventions of Salvador Dali's are sometimes conceived in the spirit of a magical transformation, sometimes as an act of discovery. And here we have the master discovering the face of death in a plastic bottle.
And in this moment, Dali yet one tremendous macabre effect inside the eternal body of the Venus of Milo.
Here again we have Salvador Dali attacking Greek sculpture and giving a lesson to pop artists. And now our hero, plunging courageously into the mysteries of the microscope and trick photography, integrates himself symbolically with the ultra-pure unities of a drop of milk, filmed at 3,000 images per second. Sunday morning is devoted to the coves and caves and rocky masses of Cap de Creus, which can be reached only in the Catalan fishing boats. With Gala and an old fisherman who's a childhood friend, Dali often visits this queerly grandiose and tormented spot where the mountains of the Pyrenees come down to drown in the sea. Geology, says Dali, is overwhelmed by a melancholy that could never dust off its back. This melancholy stems from its realization that time is working against it. The forms and faces which have inspired many of Dali's most famous paintings are on watch here at the entry to the Cove of Cuillermo. In this painting, his celebrated soft watches appeared for the first time. This limp-seeming and tormented rock has lent its features to the face of a picture he called Persistence of Memory, which reflects the anguished fears of madness. Dali, we are told, paints the things that are behind things. In the shadows of this little arbor of his patio, he discovers Voltaire's bust. Double image, guessing game images, multiple images, visual pun.